Okay, let's take a look at this question here. Which of the following situations can be represented by 14 over 5? Choose all the correct answers. So first off, I notice that I see 14 over 5. What operation do I know that I have to do when I see this fraction bar? That's right, a fraction bar shows me that I'm going to divide. So I'm going to put my division symbol here. And I know I always start with what I have. How much do I have? I have 14. And I'm going to make sure I write that down. That's what I have. And I'm splitting it into how many equal groups? That's right, 5. And I'm even going to specify that this is my equal groups. Because in each of these examples, I'm going to be looking to see, do I have 14? And am I splitting it between 5 equal groups? I also see this keyword all. There are 2 correct answers for this problem, just like there will be on your test. So if it says choose all the correct answers, I'm not just going to choose one. I'm going to make sure I find all the correct answers. So let's take a look here. Riley has 14 pounds of clay that he is going to use to make 5 pots of equal weight. So first off, 14 is what I need to have. Do I have 14? Yes, I do. Riley has 14 pounds of clay. So I'm even going to write down that we have 14 pounds because we have 14 pounds of clay. And how many equal groups is he splitting it between? 5 groups that are equal. 5 equal groups, 5 equal groups. So I'm going to choose this one as one of the correct answers because I have 14, and it has 5 equal groups, 5 equal groups. So let's see here at B. Romilson shares 5 pounds of chocolate equally between 14 people. Now I always start with what I have. What does Romilson have? Does he have 5 pounds of chocolate or does he have 14 people? That's right, he has 5 pounds of chocolate. I always remember I'm not going to split people. So I have 5 pounds and I'm splitting it between 14 people. So I have 5 pounds. In my problem, I want to have 14. Do these match? No, they switch the order. So I know for this question, it is not correct because I want to have 14. And in this one, Romilson has 5. So I'm going to cross this one out because I know that this is an incorrect answer. Let's take a look at C. William buys 5 packs of Gatorade with 14 bottles in each pack. So again, let's think. I always start with what I have. So he buys 5 packs. So I'm going to even think about this. 5 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in every single one, there's 14 in this one, then there's 14 in this one, then there's 14 bottles in this one, 14 bottles in this one, 14 bottles in this one. If he has 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, what operation do you think we would have to do to find the total amount of bottles that he has? That's right. I would need to multiply 14 times 5 because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 14. Does this problem want me to do 14 times 5? No, it does not. So I'm going to cross this out because this one wanted me to multiply, which I did not want to do. Let's look at D. Lionel pours 5 equal servings or 5 equal groups from a jug that contains 14 pounds of fruit punch. So I always start with what I have. What does Lionel have? Does he have 5 equal servings, or does he have 14 pounds of fruit punch? That's right. Lionel has 14 pounds of fruit punch. So that's what we have. And then let's look here. How many equal groups is he splitting it into? 5 equal groups. So he's splitting it into 5. Now let's look back at my problem. Do I have 14? Lionel does have 14 pounds of fruit punch. And he's splitting it into how many equal servings? 5 equal servings, 5 equal groups. Does this match? Yes, it does. And then I'm going to look at E just to make sure. Janelli reads 14 pages in her novel, and then she reads 5 more. So let me ask you a question. If she reads 14 pages, and then she reads 5 more, how many pages did she read? Because I know that if she has 14, and then she reads 5 more, how many pages does she read? That would be 19. Does the problem want me to add 14 and 15, the original problem? No. So I can cross this one out. So when we're looking at this question, it is super important that we read each situation really carefully. We want to make sure we are looking for the problems that show division. And we also want to make sure that in the scenarios, they have 14 and they're splitting it into 5 equal groups. I hope this helps.